This tutorial will explain how to diagram standard form categorical syllogisms using Venn diagrams. So recall in our earlier work we diagrammed just a premise. So if you did a universal premise, you filled in the area. So if it was like all S are P, you would fill in this area that is S but is not P. And so forth. Well, this is going to be really exactly the same, except that we've got 3 circles, and we're going to have 2 premises to diagram in this. Okay, so the first step is to draw these 3 interlocking circles, 2 circles on the top and 1 on the bottom. And we're going to label the top leftmost circle S for the minor term, the top rightmost circle P for the major term, and the bottom circle M for the middle term. Now we could do this differently. We could have the 2 circles on the bottom and 1 on the top. You'll sometimes see that in other people's courses, but the book does it this way, so we're going to do it this way. And really, S and P and M could be anywhere on this. P could be here, M could be here, S could be here, so on and so forth, and it wouldn't make any difference to our ability to read the diagram and to tell if an argument was valid or not from the diagram. However, just for the sake of keeping everybody's the same, I want you to do it exactly like this. And I've given you some templates if you don't want to draw your own, and they're already set up for you. Okay, so then you diagram the premises just as you would when you diagram the premises alone, with the following exception. When diagramming particular premises, if it is ambiguous which region the X should go in, you place the X on the line in between the regions. So for example, consider the statement, some S are not M. Well, here's a region of S that is not M. So it could be there. Or here's another region that is S but is not M. We don't know which region it goes in, so we put it on the line right in between the 2 possible regions. Okay, that's important. Another related diagramming tip. When diagramming a syllogism with both a universal premise and a particular premise, diagram the universal premise first. Consider the following example. No MRP. So, and some SRM. Well, if we just started with the some SRM, it could go here. That's one option. That's an area that's both S and M. Or it could go here. We don't know. So if we diagram the universal premise, no MRP first, then that narrows it down. We've just eliminated that one possibility we had back here. Oops. Too far back. Okay, so this was a possibility, but as soon as we diagram the universal premise, it's no longer a possibility because we've just said there's nothing here. So we know that if there are, we know that there are some S's and some things that are both S and M, and we know they have to be here because we know there's nothing here. So that's how we diagram that one. Another diagramming tip. So when diagramming 2 universal premises, make the lines go in opposite directions when filling in the circle, because it makes it easier for your reader to see each premise. Alternatively, you could use a different color if you're doing this by hand and doing it in color. So we have no MRP and all MRS. Doesn't matter which one we do first. So we'll do no MRP. And then we'll do all MRS. And see how I've both used a different color and I made my lines go in different directions. And that makes it easier to read the diagram.